Hi everyone. Sorry for the grainy footage. Obviously, it's super dark in here. I have been in bed all day vomiting, so that's not been fun. I think the last few days, well, a couple of weeks really, of many sleepless nights, less sleep than usual even for me, and stress has just sort of gotten to me. And I woke up this morning and my body had just sort of given up. So here I find myself. Um, this video is very quickly just going to be talking about politics. Now, I know we shouldn't talk about politics on the internet, or we're always told not to, sort of breaking the cardinal rule. Um, but when I kind of came to this afternoon and checked my phone, I've had a lot of messages from you guys. For whatever reason, probably just the size of the platform, if nothing else, asking me, which way should I vote? I don't know anything, or I've left it too late to research all the policies. Which way should I vote? To start with, I know comparatively little about politics. I am interested, and try to participate, but busy life and all that. So I just want to outline my thought process, re the upcoming general election, and what my thoughts are. So the first thing to be said is that if you want to vote, it has to be done by 11:59 p.m. tonight, with the 26th of November, I think. So 11:59 p.m. if you want to vote, which you don't have to. Do not let anyone bully you into voting, particularly for a particular party. If you want to vote, you have to do it tonight. So time is short. When this video goes live, you'll have maybe another 6 or 7 hours. Hopefully some of you will watch it. In terms of my own politics, I honestly have no idea if I've spoken about them on the channel before. I really dislike all of our major political parties in the UK. I don't feel that any of them represent me particularly well. I'm a bit of a centrist on most things, my enlightened centrists in the room. So what that means is I normally end up voting Liberal Democrat, much to my chagrin, who never get anywhere anyway, as a compromise. This upcoming election, however, I've changed tack because I've become a single issue voter in the last couple of years, essentially since coming to medical school, and that single issue on which I vote and make my decisions is the NHS, and who I think is going to be the best for that institution. The last 8 years, so the Lib Dem Conservative coalition and then the Conservative government after that, have seen the biggest real term spending cuts to health and social care and the NHS itself since the NHS was founded by Nye Bevan in 1948, and the figures bear that out. No matter what anyone tells you, the figures are out there. You can look. Don't let anyone persuade you otherwise. So again, against a lot of my own values, I've decided that I'm going to vote Labour in this election. I want to make it clear that I do not like Jeremy Corbyn. I think the man is principled. He seems like a nice bloke. I just think that he's been an exceptionally poor leader of the opposition for this Tory government, which is a shame because the Labour Party has some incredibly good members, people like Keir Starmer that I'd get behind tomorrow, and I think that maybe if they'd had a different leader, things might have progressed a bit better for Labour, but it doesn't matter now. I also think that a lot of the things they want to do are completely insane. Nationalising the BT internet wing, whatever. I don't really get that as a move. I think what we've had, particularly towards the election, is parties sort of promising more and more very strange, pleasant sounding things, when I think the priority should just be do Brexit in the least damaging way possible, or have another vote. If we are going to go through with it, try and do it with the least catastrophic consequences possible. If we're going to have another referendum, that's fine. We can vote again, but we have to be prepared that if it's a leave vote again, we are going to have to leave. I think that's the least damaging to democracy way we can do that. But really, what I want as a voter is a party that's just going to concentrate on Brexit and the NHS, the two kind of big things that people care about, and get these things done properly. That's my thinking, and I'm probably wrong. I don't spend enough time embedded in all the party politics and the news cycle to be fully informed, but no one is fully informed. Politicians lie all the time. They make promises that are never going to come through, but that's just the way their jobs work. Their job is get votes and get into power. You can do whatever you want once you're in power. So, I don't know. That's where I'm at. My last ditch vote is going to go to Labour in the hopes that they might do something about the NHS. Hopefully something about Brexit too. And then lastly, something that's really important is that, and I realise I'm contributing to this problem as much as anyone else, is you do not have to vote if you don't want to. The world won't end if you don't vote. I think people can become annoyingly militant about getting other people to sign up to vote, and you know the major thing that I care about is autonomy for everyone. It's one of the most important things we're taught in medical school, is ultimately what the individual wants to do for themselves is supreme, and that informs a lot of my more libertarian, freedom-based stances on things. I don't believe in massive government. I realise the NHS sort of stands at in a slightly contradictory place to that, but that's a discussion for another time. You don't have to vote if you don't want to, but if you do want to, the time is now. The way I've done it is just literally think about the 2 or 3 issues that are most important to you and vote according to that. That's fine. To ask anything more of most people, I think in the busy, hectic world in which we live is a bit unrealistic. So that's it. I hope that's made sense to some of you guys. I hope you don't think I'm a massive dick for putting these positions out there, but I just thought it was something important to talk about, and it's something that people don't often talk about in a calm and what I would like to think measured and considered way. It's often shouting and placard waving, and if you're a Tory, you're not welcome in my house, or all Labour voters are communists, and just they don't have the time or the energy for that. Let's just have as reasonable conversations as we can have, and hopefully end up with the least worst government that we can have. So if you're going to vote tonight. Take care, guys. So if you're going to vote, register tonight. If not, whatever. You do you. Stay happy, stay healthy. Good luck to you and your families, and I'll see you around.